Attack of the show. Attack.
He doesn't mean that. He doesn't want you to have.
I know. I'll tell you the rest. It's a really good story.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Attack of the Show, TV's only source for all the stuff you care about. I'm Kevin Pereira. It's good to see you.
I'm Olivia Vaughn. We are coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
Special fan out there. Little certain someone. Let's hear that woo.
There's a lot of special someones out there.
Hello.
On the show today, Tiger Woods gets some relationship advice from an unlikely source.
What?
It's animated, it's crazy, and it's an Around the Net. Then we've got the BlackBerry Storm 2 with an upgraded touchscreen and Wi-Fi capabilities. It is a step up from the first Storm, but is it worth the cash?
Oh, good question. Good question.
I'm going to answer that in Gadgetron with our holiday gift guide. It's going to be
Then the lovely and talented Miss Morgan Webb will join us in studio with X-Play's Best of the Year nominees. So get your form rants ready. And Olivia will take us behind the scenes of the Slam and Salmon. It's a new food service movie by the comedy troupe Broken Lizard. Hope she comes back with leftovers. Do you think she's gonna come back with leftovers?
You mean me?
Are you gonna come back with leftovers? Do you think you'll be coming back with the leftovers?
No, I shot that like months ago.
So no leftovers.
We have like 100-calorie snack packs in there. Oh my God, they're amazing. You can get like little chocolate chip cookies or Oreos, and they're 100 calories.
Wait, each cookie?
No, the whole bag.
The whole bag?
It's a treat in my mouth. It's all the taste, none of the guilt. Fantastic.
Let's go around the net. Just do it.
Can we please?
True story.
We just stop. I'm gonna play the part of Kevin Pereira. You guys just see graphics.
Are you gonna say it or I'm gonna say it?
No, I'm gonna be you. Roll around. You be me.
Okay.
Which is awesome. Okay,
Okay,
so then
so
there's
hold
this.
on. All right, I'm gonna be you.
Okay, ready? Graphics rolling. Wait. Hold on. This is Kevin. I saw Ashton Kutcher at Ume Burger the other night.
Actually, what I said was I sat next to Ashton Kutcher at Umami Burger today. I still smell Demi.
Was she with him?
No,
Just
wait,
because
that's
you sat next to him doesn't mean that
that's
he's
the
your
garlic aioli
friend
sauce.
or that.
Who knew?
Was he nice? Did he leave a big tip?
He did. No, he kind of did one of these, and then he exited the restaurant. So you know.
Wait, to you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was in my. I mean, it was in my general direction. I wasn't like in his periph. Like he was looking right at or beyond me when he, and then exited the restaurant. So. Look, I don't mean to go Hollywood on you kids, but oh, sorry. Yes.
That happens a lot.
Sorry, my car warranty expired. Wasn't a big deal. Thought it was a big deal.
And your prescription is now filled. Hey, something that's fun to know about, staircase banisters.
Oh, tell me about him.
Well, they're provided really for your safety.
Oh, and our amusement.
Oh, yeah.
You got it. Oh my God.
Yes. Let that be a lesson for everyone, okay? Don't put your ass where your hands are supposed to go, okay? Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let that one slide.
Don't put your ass
Yeah,
where
no, you
your
don't-
hands are supposed to go, okay?
You keep putting the ball on the tee, and I just want to swing.
It's just words of wisdom that my mom used to teach me.
Yep, got it. Hey, if you've been paying attention to the news like me, you know that Tiger Woods has allegedly.
Name one news organization. Name one.
What?
Name one news.
Oh, there's so many of them. I
Like-
can't just name one. Tiger Woods has allegedly murdered as many as 9 or 10 women, I think as the story goes. And it was actually his wife that heroically stopped the spree in a bloody pre-dawn confrontation when she drove him into a fire hydrant.
That's close enough.
Yeah,
Really.
that's what I got.
So things are not so good between Tiger and his wife. Stupid Asian black man. But his luck is about to change.
Tiger's married to an Asian black man?
No. He's a stupid Asian black man.
Oh, his wife. But he's got so much money. You can't be stupid if you have that much money, right?
He's good at golf.
There you go.
don't have to be smart for that one.
Getting away scot-free.
You hit balls. So, because our old friends, Fred and OK, sent in the emails, we got one from a golf guy. That's it. Okay, so.
Wait, you think you offended golfers more than anybody else with those last 3 sentences? Like, that's the group we're gonna get an email from?
Okay, I'm sorry. Tiger's family. Is that who else would I have insulted?
His extended family.
The Asians or the blacks?
The girls he was sleeping with.
Oh, I love how many of them come out. Anyway, so we're moving on to Fred and Sharon, some of our old buddies. They have some marital advice for Tiger, for him in today's number 4.
Okay.
So, Tiger, what's this I hear about an accident?
Well, Sharon, it was night, and I was carefully and responsibly driving away from my home when I had a minor accident. Ellen broke the rear window of my Cadillac to help me to escape.
Did she use a golf club?
Yes, but only to help me escape. She only used it to help me escape.
My advice, Tiger, I think you should hide the golf clubs.
Wow.
If you cheat on a woman, the bitch will find anything. It doesn't need to be a golf club.
Yeah.
You know, you hide the vase, you hide the couch. My mom once threw a chair, Gone with the Wind, a purse, and the kitchen table at me one time she was mad at me. A woman will find anything when she's mad to throw.
That is true. My mom broke a fireplace shovel, like a metal one, on my brother's ass as he was running away from her up the stairs. Yeah. It's one of those like, oh, don't. He tested her, and he ran up and fell and tripped on the stairs and had that look of fear as he looked back.
It's like too late.
And mom was just winding up and crack! Broke the shovel.
That's like in a horror movie where don't trip, don't trip.
It was so awesome. I was just giggling at the computer room. Okay, back to Quake.
It's funny how parents aren't allowed to hit their kids anymore. I just think that's crazy.
They really should.
I turned out good.
Let's not. I mean.
Your brother's a cop now. Look how it helped him.
Yeah, again, I don't know if we're gonna pick poster children for beating your kids. I don't think we should go with anybody from my family or yours. I really don't.
But I'm on TV now.
Hey, we did it! We did it!
Not that hard. Have boobs and have cool hair. That's about it. And a number. Number 3 today is a public service announcement from CBS Cares.
Yeah, ever since Katie Couric stuck her camera,
For colon?
Yeah, she popped a camera in her colon on the Today Show. Ever since she did that, celebrities have become much more open with their medical messages.
Want to do something special for your woman this Hanukkah? Schedule her pap smear. Just a schmear could save her life. Give the gift that will light up her menorah.
Wait, who is that guy? And more importantly, who does he think he is getting up all of my vagina's business?
Well, that's, it's John Pace? Pius? John?
Josh.
Josh. Even better. He's been in like a lot of movies and TV shows that no one's ever seen, so, you know, he's somebody. It's a big deal. He's got an IMDb page.
He's been in some movies and TVs. Look, we've been in LA long enough to know that that doesn't qualify you to be a gynecologist. Just because you're in movies and
I feel
TV.
like there's a story there. Did you make a mistake? You were a really cheap HMO when you first moved to LA?
No, you get a discount if you let them record it.
That's not how they...
No, they said you get one vagina exam free if you let them record it.
Is this on a webcam?
I don't know. There was no I didn't see any cameras. I just know that there was a camera operator, there was an audio guy, and there was the doctor, and so then they all came through.
Why
and
did you do this for
me.
doctor? Did he have a certificate on the
No,
wall,
because
or
he was
did
the
he
actor.
wear a glove?
No, he was the actor, but then we were in the hospital, so they said, you do one for the camera, but I didn't see a camera, I just saw the 3 guys, and I let them do what they had to do. And then, and then I got my other one for free.
And at number 2 today...
They're expensive.
And at number 2 today is a new and long-awaited video by the undisputed master of technically accurate bad music dubs, St. Sanders.
Now, before St. Sanders devoted his energies to making Pitch Perfect out of him. Stop it! I'm trying to get back
I
on
thought you were
track.
going to do a card trick. You're like,
No, because that's what you did.
let's go. Did I? Was it?
Yeah, you went like this, and I went.
All right. Now let's go. Let's get the show back on track.
I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Before St. Sanders devoted his energies to making pitch-perfect out-of-tune redubs of classic and mostly instrumental rock bands, now he's actually tackling the vocals as well. And what better song to sort of test these waters than Queen's mini rock opera, Bohemian Rhapsody?
A great band has never sounded so bad.
Welcome back to the internet, St. Sanders. We missed you, buddy. There's no job. I'm just welcoming him back.
Welcome back.
I'm glad that he's back. It's good to see him again.
I'm going to sleep again.
Okay, still ahead. Watch people get drowned, smashed, and shot.
Oh, it's all good, web fun. Today's number one around the net. Right after this. Fun hair, boobs. TV magic.
On the next Human Wrecking Balls, it's the Pumphreys versus a rock and roll tour bus.
Today, the tour comes to a smashing end.
It's all access anarchy.
That's what I'm talking about!
It's man versus man-made. Human Wrecking Balls Season 2. All new tomorrow at 8. Only on G4.
Coming in at number one today is from the French network, Très Rue, or 13th Street, if you don't speak French.
Oh my
bad.
God, that was perfect.
I know.
Wow.
So, from what we can tell, it consists almost entirely of crime shows and documentaries.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
I guess it's appropriate then that their new web promotion, it's a little website, it actually lets you upload a friend's face, and then you get to watch as they get brutally murdered in one of several different ways. I mean, that's
Fun? It's fun?
well, I don't. Yeah,
Fun.
I don't want to ruin anything, but I did sort of upload a photo of a little certain cable television co-hostess that we know. It's you.
What?
You're welcome.
I'm sure somewhere my ex-boyfriend is going, I love it!
Best website ever! I want to invest.
Wait, so question. Why does this make me want to watch a crime network again? I don't...
So you can learn how to protect yourself from things like this. Because, I mean, it's true. If you watch enough murders on TV, you're much less likely to get murdered yourself.
I don't know if I trust your research.
Well, if you watch more Science Channel shows, then you would know not to trust my research yourself. See what I'm doing there?
I don't trust it.
Okay.
Great. To get your daily viral fix and to check out all the viral videos we have to offer, go to the all-new g4tv.com/aroundthenet. We are about to go to a laundromat disco and a couple of weirdo weddings.
Yeah, I guess it's time for What's Up with the World?
It is.
Okay. No matter where you go in the world, men and women everywhere are looking to party. And in Germany, there's no time to waste, which is why it's home to a laundromat that serves beer. Diagonal View reports that in the city of Hamburg, bar owner Dirk Bergman has opened the Wash Bar, a laundromat that serves food and drinks in a social setting. While the washers and dryers spin up your clothes, the DJ spins music and the singles begin to mingle. Why not? You know, drink a couple brews while folding your linen. Just don't get too wasted and spill beer on your whites. But if a permanent stain is what you're looking for, then you'll love what's going down in China. On a desolate farm just 90 minutes outside of Beijing, Belgian artist Wim Delvoye is tattooing pigs. ITN reports that Delvoye has been tattooing swine since 1990, from Disney characters to the Louis Vuitton logo. These piggies are getting tattooed all over their bodies. With controversy rising in Europe, Delvoye decided to move his operation to China, where there are no restrictions against his treatment of live animals. Now working with a full staff at his art farm, Delvoye refutes with artistic merit that the project's intention is to demonstrate how pigs and humans are so much alike. You hear that, PETA? It's not cruelty if it's art. Over in Japan, however, it's not swine, but rather video games that are getting all the love. In Tokyo, a young man who goes by the name of Sal 9000 has recently been wed to an anime character from a Nintendo DS video game. The lucky bride is Nene Nagasake, a school teacher in the game Love Plus, which is a dating simulator that lets players touch and even kiss virtual girls. Boing Boing reports that the real-life ceremony was held at the Tokyo Institute of Technology and webcast live on Nico Nico Doga, a very popular Japanese video sharing website. Late last month, over 5,000 viewers gathered in front of their computer screens to witness the first public wedding ceremony to ever take place between man and video game. Although many people refuse to take this matrimony seriously, Sal's devotion to Nene is clearly an homage to the Japanese otaku subculture. In fact, the community has nothing but support for this very special type of union. Just don't plan on taking this girl home to meet mom. Okay, Sal? Go, world, you never cease to amaze us. Whether it's a new way to party or fresh outlets for creativity, we can always count on Europe and Asia to bring us the weird. I've never been to a laundromat disco, but I have had, like, wet clothes on in a nightclub, so it's not as fun as you think it is. Olivia?
I'm over here because it's time for DVDs Day. Welcome back, film expert Chris Gore.
Thank you. Thank you, folks.
Very exciting. Our first DVD is Lost, right? This
Yes.
5th season. Tell me about that.
Well, first of all, this is either the setup for the greatest final season of a TV series in television history, or possibly the setup for the worst. It'll be a huge disappointment.
I think that we're on an upswing with Lost. They went off track and came back.
Yeah, no, this 5th season I think is great. They really upped the ante. I mean, the drama is amazing, and even the science is fascinating.
Now, the DVDs are loaded with extras. What's the Lost University feature on the Blu-ray all about?
This is exclusive to the Blu-ray. It's basically
educates you on everything?
You enroll in Lost University, where you get to sign up for classes that are taught by actual university professors, where
Why
you can
would I
learn
want
about
to do that?
Well, because then you can learn about quantum physics and how to time travel. Think about that.
What? Wait, hold up. Time travel?
Time travel, yes. Real actual theories from professors about how time travel would actually
really
work.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the DVD is available as a limited edition Dharma Initiative kit. So what all comes with that? We got teachers, we got time travel.
Well, you got the box itself. This is probably one of the best box sets in the history of box sets in terms of the extra stuff you get.
A couple seasons in the middle.
Exactly. You get this kit, this binder that if you were joining the Dharma Initiative, you would get patches, you'd get the cafeteria food menu, you would get the actual treaty agreement with the others is in this.
It's like when you get that cereal and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, there's the pen, and then you use one end and it's invisible, and you do the other one, you can read it.
But there's even more so. This is sort of like the Lost
Thanks,
Fan
Brian. You know
Club
what that
kit.
is? It's pretty exciting, right? I love those invisible pens. I don't know how they do it.
Invisible pens are great. It's just lemon juice, and you put it over the toaster. I used to do it all the time when I was a kid. Yeah,
You're a genius.
simple. But
You must, so you're gonna say must buy on this, right?
I have to say, it is probably one of the best box sets I've ever had the pleasure enjoying all by myself.
Dharma Initiative. All right.
So fantastic.
That's a buy. What's our next DVD?
Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Half-Blood Prince. Now,
Yes.
we've all grown up on the Harry Potter films. Did you enjoy this latest film?
Well, I'll say, all the Harry Potter movies are filled with so many delightful moments, except for this one.
It's a bad movie?
I would just say, I mean, this is the one, of course, we all know where Gandalf dies, right?
You're still playing that game? Gandalf dies?
No, it's Dumbledore. I wanted to see if I could get that one by you. I almost did. I almost did it.
I don't really follow the Harry Potter as much. I watch them when they're on HBO.
That's good. That's good.
So any extras on the DVDs?
The standard extras that you would see in pretty much all the Harry Potter movies.
So nothing special?
Yeah. Well, there's a preview of Deathly Hallows, which is kind of cool.
But you'd see the preview anyways, eventually.
That's true. And there's also a preview of the Harry Potter amusement park that's going to open up in Florida soon.
Wow, that's just money from the sky. They're just like, we'll make anything.
Right.
So what's the bottom line?
Bottom line is pass on this, and I'll tell you why. Is you can look, consider it as a free disc you will get with the giant box set, which will be the ultimate when you get all 8 Harry Potter movies.
Yeah, just wait.
At the end, so just wait.
Okay.
Pass on it for now.
So, what other DVD comes out?
Public Enemies.
Okay, now I have to say, not everyone was in love with this Michael Mann film about bank robber John Dillinger. What did you think? I heard that there was people thought there was too many. There's like 3 different movies in one or something.
That didn't bother me. Michael Mann is a genius when it comes to complex crime films, and this film is no different. He really, I mean, first of all, the pairing of Johnny Depp and Christian Bale is amazing. I mean, I think if they ever do another Batman film with Chris Nolan, I mean, they got to put Johnny Depp in there as the Riddler, which they've been rumored for a while, but this gives you a taste of what they'd be like together.
Okay, so if you do want to know more about the characters in the film, did the special features get into that at all? Are they filling in the story?
They do. I mean, there's a behind the scenes about the history of the time.
If you don't know the story, you don't care. And so if you start with the features, maybe you'll...
Exactly. I mean, and also Michael Mann does a great job in the commentary of just talking about the times and what it was like to live during that period and what was in the mindset of John Dillinger when he got out of prison after being there for 10 years. Listening to radio, music had changed. It was bizarre. Plus the way he used to give money away after he would rob banks, he'd give it back to the people.
He's like Robin Hood.
A little bit like Robin Hood. So he was very popular at the time because the government was so unpopular.
Okay, so what's the bottom line on this one?
Bottom line on this is rent it. Definitely see it. One of Michael Mann's best.
All right, well, there it is.
Right.
You got one of each. Buy, rent, pass. Thank you so much for being here, Chris Gore. Follow him on Twitter at @ChrisGore. But right now, let's go over to Kevin and see what he's doing.
If you get a chance, Google Chris Gore Christmas sweater. Shut off your safe search. Still ahead, the Blackberry Storm 2 gets rated, and our holiday gift guide will tell you if it's better than the first storm and how much it costs in just a bit. Then, the lovely Miss Morgan Webb will join us for X-Play's Best of the Year nominees, including Best Original Game and Most Offensive Comment Heard on Xbox Live. And later, Mun takes you behind the scenes of the new Broken Lizard movie, The Slammin' Salmon. That's a whole lot of show. Stick around. Woo! Yay!
What happens next?
Here's a jolly old Russian trying to conquer a car with an ATV. What happens next? Does the car's roof collapse under the weight? Does he topple over the back of the car? Or does he lose control and roll backwards? Find out when we return. Here's a jolly old Russian trying to conquer a car with an ATV. What happens next? Does the car's roof collapse under the weight? Does he topple over the back of the car? Or does he lose control and roll backwards? In Russia, ATV rides you.
Oh, man.
We love ATVs. Oh, those things with their 4 wheels.
Hey, the holidays are coming.
Well,
Have
they
you helped
sure
the economy yet? You guys out there? Anybody help the economy?
Anybody? No?
No?
Okay. Well, if not, get some ideas from us, huh?
Yeah.
Gadget Pun Holiday Gift Guide. It's going to continue right now.
Okay, we kind of liked the first Blackberry Storm.
Yeah, so will the Storm 2, will we like it twice as much?
Storms are brewing this holiday season, and for once, it's not your imminent family get-together. It's RIM's new Blackberry Storm 2. With an upgraded SurePress touchscreen and the addition of Wi-Fi, the second Storm definitely hits the mark. It's also got 3G connectivity, a 3.2 megapixel camera, and a 16 gig micro SD card. So chase the Storm for $180 with a contract.
So this is the Storm 2, which looks like the first Storm, but slightly sleeker. Right there, right there. Okay, it's 2.4 inches wide and 4.4 inches tall, only about half an inch thick, 3¼ inch touchscreen, which is fairly large. Do you think the design is improved from the first Storm?
The screen size is exactly the same. It's still bright with nice colors, which is cool. The layout hasn't changed at all. We constantly kept hitting the voice dial button on the side, which was really annoying when just trying to do anything because it would take you out of whatever it is you were actually trying to do. Overall,
it's like when you're on small netbooks and your hand keeps like getting over the mouse. Like
and you hit it with your wrist or something like that. And there's no, I mean, at least there's software options to kind of fix that. With here, this is a hardware button, so you're screwed. Overall, it sort of looks and feels exactly like the first Storm. So if you like that one, then you'll like this one.
kind of liked it. So the distinguishing feature of the Storm was the SurePress touchscreen, which you actually had to push the screen down for it to respond to your touch.
You have to sprain your fingers to do anything on this phone.
You do it, and then...
No, that's just a touch. You have to press into the screen, and then it clicks.
Second. So I was going to ask if the rim technology improved, but I'm guessing
Well, here's the thing. The screen is slightly more accurate, which is nice. Yeah.
But if it was already slightly not accurate, then we're slightly accurate.
Now we're kind of accurate. We're in the ballpark of accuracy. It's great for navigating the web.
Does not go.
What was that?
VCAS coverage not good here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that in our dark dungeon of a studio, a cell phone doesn't work. The keyboard is easier to use when it's in landscape mode. You can type pretty quick because it has a good autocorrect now. It's a little bit better. But the problem we had was, A, when you type too fast, there's a software lag. It cannot keep up with you. And B, if you try to type too fast, you have to press on the screen really hard. And so when you start going really fast, you have to wait for that screen to rebound before you push it back in.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to take a picture. You just want to touch it, but you have to touch it too hard, it starts to get blurry because you have to push it and it shakes.
Yeah, I think you can use the hardware button on the outside, which is nice.
But if you have it here.
But if most people go for the software button on the screen, you're right, and it does shake and it'll blur. It does have multi-touch recognition, but here's the thing. You can only initialize like a cut and paste feature with it, and it's kind of wonky and hard to use. You still
have to press really hard.
Yeah, well, and you also can't pinch or zoom pictures or web pages. So it's sort of like, well, hey, your phone supports multi-touch, but your software doesn't support it in the features in the ways that people actually want. So,
you can double tap, right?
You can double tap the screen. That'll quickly zoom in on a space, but that's about it.
Well, as for features, I gotta say, Storm 2 doesn't really upgrade at all. It has a 3.2 megapixel camera, 3G connectivity, HTML browsing, all of which were available on the last Storm, by the way. So, any improvements?
There's been a few, actually. It has Wi-Fi now, which is cool. That was missing from the initial Storm. We really wanted to see it in there, so congrats on getting Wi-Fi in there. Like I said, the browser is the same. It's not the best we've seen. The camera's image quality is average, but it does include image stabilization, which you're going to need if you're pushing it on the screen, like you said.
Oh, Andy.
The BlackBerry has their own app store. It's their app world, if you will. But you're not going to find any cheap apps there. There's just a lack of development in general for BlackBerries right now. Most people are shooting for the iPhone or the Android marketplace. So you're going to pay a couple extra bucks for even the simple applications most of the time. Nothing revolutionary in the world of smartphones, really.
Okay, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you what you think. It just seems like so far it's like negative. Wi-Fi, that's it.
Yeah, well, Wi-Fi's cool. Hey, if you like mashing in on a cell phone screen, you're gonna love this experience. But the addition of the Wi-Fi, the small improvement of the touchscreen, it doesn't necessarily make this a better phone. It's got a $180 price tag with a 2-year contract. It's just not worth it. I'm sorry. If it were $100, we would consider it. But
even then, $100. Especially the other day, we had like phones for a penny.
Well, yeah. Well, and even like the Pixie now, which has so many amazing features. No Wi-Fi, but it's $40, $50 for that phone.
Yeah.
So. Put up the graphic. It's a don't buy.
Don't buy.
Sorry, guys.
No, that's a good thing. You don't say, because we're saving you money, because you might have
went out
and bought it. And then you
hey.
say, thank you, Kevin and Olivia.
You're welcome.
Now, is there anything that you would suggest if they really wanted something
I would. If you're on Verizon and you want a phone, I would go with the Droid for sure.
Yeah, we talked about
it. May not be as sleek. It's kind of a brick of a phone. But it is $20 more. In terms of bang for your buck, though, you're going to get a lot of bang for that dollar.
With the Droid.
Yeah, there you go. Get bang for a buck.
Our Gadgetron holiday gift guide continues tomorrow with a Canon PowerShot SD940.
Yes. Now, some things in life are hard, but a chosen few have actually overcome these obstacles.
Heroes like Dylan White and obstacles like the Ninja Warrior course.
Hate releasing too early. That's right, American Ninja Warrior is almost here. Tune in Saturday night at 6 for the all-new Ninja Warrior action.
And check out the all-new G4TV.com/American Ninja for more info.
Stick around, everybody. Yes, Morgan Webb is here. Well, she'll be here after the break with X Play's Best of the Year nominees. So,
but first, here's John Hodgman with more information than you require.
Hello, I'm John Hodgman, and I'm sitting down in a chair. December 8th, 2006, NBC's Matt Lauer asked legendary fitness pioneer Jack LaLanne, then 92, if LaLanne ever slipped human growth hormone into his morning power juice. Though Lauer later claimed he was just making a joke, LaLanne became incensed, lifting Lauer out of his chair and throwing him through a plate glass window into Rockefeller Plaza. LaLanne then went on a rampage through New York City that lasted 27 hours. Only managing to calm himself down after swimming around the island of Manhattan 9 times. I'm John Hodgman, and I wrote a book called More Information Than You Require while sitting down in a chair.
En vivo, G4 presenta El Geekador contra El Nerdo Loco. We'll be right back.
come out in a year, but at the end of said year, there can be only one per category. So let's go over the nominees and game break. Please welcome X-Play's Morgan Webb back to the studio.
I just walked by and you guys dragged me in here.
Yeah, thanks for Wait,
what?
At least we don't like slap a bag over your head and drag you in the studio. We ask politely before grabbing by the elbow.
Right. No, I appreciate that.
It's classy.
Because you were a classy show.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
X-Play's Best of the Year nominations came out on the G4 website today. So before we get into some of the categories, how does this happen? Is this darts at a board? Is there a wheel that is spun?
Darts at a board.
Do you
Come on,
toss
give
a
us a
midget
little
with a
credit.
game name on its shirt, and whichever one rolls the furthest wins?
Can we get a midget budget?
We can do it.
All right. Okay, what happens is usually we all sit in a room and we all scream at each other for about 4 hours until we want to murder each other. And then we get nominees and eventually winners from that.
Okay.
This year, we did something a little bit different. We actually did voting because, you know, we are an egalitarian show. We're a democracy on X-Play. No, we did voting. So people ranked their, you know, in every category, the games that they want to see in the nominations.
So even like the Yu-Gi-Oh fan gets an equal say. That's smart.
Right.
Cool.
But on the other hand, that guy's not getting his game in there. And
true.
we had the advantage of not having to listen to him in the meeting.
That's good. So win-win for everybody.
Everybody wins.
And so the nominees are out. What are the nominees
Right.
for Best Original Game?
First we have Borderlands, Flower. Yeah, we got some fans of Borderlands, Flower.
Huge fan of Borderlands, but I'm going to ask you about
All
this in a
right.
second. But okay, we also had Flower.
Flower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Incredible game. Some people say it's more an experience than a game, but they're idiots. It's a great
I
game.
would personally say experience, but that's fine. Shadow Complex.
Yeah.
I know you guys are fans of that. Brutal Legend, one of my personal favorites. Love it. And
Interesting.
Scribblenauts. which is
Scribblenauts, a very, very original game.
Yes.
Now, when you talk about originality, how does a game like Borderlands make it in the list when there's not, I love Borderlands, one of my favorite games of the year. I'm still playing it, loving the game. There's nothing original about the game, though. There's not a single shred of originality in there.
but this is not most original game, because if you do the game that is the most original and brings the most new ideas to the table, you're going to probably have a downloadable game, or you're going to, you know...
Well, like Flower.
Like Flower, for example. These are the best original games. These are games that are, they're not number two. We're trying to reward companies that come out with original IP.
Okay,
Borderlands
that's valid.
it was not just another shooter. They tried to do a different take on a shooter. So it is original in that respect. It's the best original game.
Okay, that's valid. I understand that explanation then. What about Best Action Adventure Game? I don't know why you even have more than one particular title in here, because we know it's going to get it. But, well, okay, there was Assassin's Creed 2.
Right, Assassin's Creed 2.
Of course, is in the list. Batman Arkham Asylum, right?
Right, you're a big fan of that one?
It was all right. I enjoyed it. Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank Future, Crack in Time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Infamous.
I got a little woohoo on Ratchet. Infamous, which is another...
I beat it. Cool.
Yeah,
great.
It's a good one. And of course, Uncharted 2 Among Thieves.
There you go. Okay, we're seeing Ratchet. But stop rolling anything but Uncharted 2.
You're a big fan of Uncharted 2, huh?
Well, who isn't?
Okay, we like it. So what would your pick for the best action adventure game?
I think it would have to be Uncharted 2, right? I mean, is there, like, I know you guys vote, but are there going to be discussions about this? Will the viewers vote? How does exactly the game get picked from the category? Like,
the viewers do not vote.
All right.
No, we actually do have our Viewers' Choice Awards at a separate time of the year. This is sort of time for the X-Play editorial staff to do it. And yeah, basically, everyone's going to vote, and we're going to tally up votes, and we're going to see what gets it.
Is someone on the staff actually going to say Uncharted 2 does not deserve Best Action Adventure Game of the Year?
People have soft spots in their hearts for a lot of these games. People love Batman. I personally had some problems with Uncharted 2. I really, really liked the game. I found the first 8 chapters a little bit of a snooze fest.
What?
The game does not pick up until about chapter 8.
Wow. Okay.
It doesn't. And there's a lot of times when I'm really a little frustrated with Uncharted because, you know, there's things, I can leap 30 feet across a gap in 2 buildings, but I can't climb up a pile of rubble to get to a ledge or a windowsill.
Even your character knew that rubble was unsteady at best. That could have led to a twisted ankle. That could have ruined the entire adventure for you.
I really, really liked Uncharted, but I'm saying it's not shoe-in.
It's not a shoe-in, which is good. Now, best multiplayer game. We're bringing back the Borderlands.
Good co-op action. That is just some amazing co-op action.
Yep.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, that kind of would be weird if it weren't on the list. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, a lot of people don't realize it has a good multiplayer mode.
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people don't even know it has a multiplayer mode.
It does, and it's actually good. Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2, of course, yeah.
And Halo 3 ODST.
Now, how does ODST get in there? Is it just because you needed to have enough games to round out the list? So you're just like, oh, what else had multiplayer this year?
Did you play Halo? I mean, it's...
Yeah. Oh no, I'm asking. That wasn't. I
okay.
honestly was not trying to be that
You
facetious.
should
I
have
was
seen
saying because it seemed
my
like.
face was just this
Yeah,
like.
no, like I get you wanted to punch me in the throat with a set of car keys sticking between your fingers.
saying, sir?
Yeah, but, I mean, what an ODS makes it stand out in a like? I mean, when you put it up against a Modern Warfare 2 or a Borderlands or an Uncharted even.
I mean, Halo 2 maybe is. Halo 3. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, exactly. So interchangeable. No.
Halo 3, it's not exactly the most innovative shooter or anything like that, but they've always done their physics great.
True.
And it has just a huge following, and the game, it has a lot of fun. And you can, even though they say like, oh, you're ODST, you can't really run Rambo style in places, like you still can.
You still can a little bit, yeah.
No, it's really, now you run Rambo in and you're like, ah, crap, I gotta go find a health
I gotta
pack.
run back out and breathe. You do deep breathing, and then your
Right.
character's zen again, and then you get health.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, when are the winners going to be announced? I know these are just the
enjoyed Halo 3.
nominees.
Yes.
And how do they get announced?
Winners, there's a plan.
Oh.
Yes, winners are gonna be announced in X-Play's hour-long Best of 2009 special. It is next Tuesday, December 15th at 6 p.m.
All right. Good to see. Good to see.
And then you can ask me about all the things that you don't like.
All right, we'll do. Then I will jump down your throat. Morgan Webb, everybody, thank you so much for coming on again. And now, here's Olivia Munn.
Thanks, guys. If you're looking for a new way to get around town in style, pay attention. It's time to attack this. If you want a cheap mode of transportation so you can stop bumming rides from your friends, you mooch, then Zero's E-Board Pro is for you. This electric skateboard runs on an 800-watt motor and can reach speeds up to 25 miles per hour. It's equipped with 6-inch inflatable tread tires, and when fully charged, the battery lasts a total of 18 miles. Make sure your destination isn't too far away or you'll just be bumming a ride back. Again, that kind of defeats the purpose. Order your board for $525 online. When the Segway came out, everyone wanted one. Well, at least like Kevin wanted one. It's not okay. But they were just too darn expensive. Well, now you can scoff at Segway as you cruise around on the Cool Rider. This one-wheeled wonder pulls your lazy ass around at a cool 12 miles per hour. You can either stand on the supplied board, which technically would make it a three-wheeler, or you can be pulled on your skates, which would kind of make it like a nine-wheeler. Either way, it looks fun. Zip around your stomping grounds for $1,250. Did you ever dream of being able to cruise under the water like Aquaman with sans the green tights?
No.
With the green tights?
Yes.
Well, you can put on green tights and actually get behind the scuba craft. Okay, listen to this. It is a 2-for-1 watercraft, and it lets you soar across the waves at 50 miles per hour with a 250 horsepower engine. Or you can lunge under the waves and casually stroll around at about 3 miles per hour. Hey, I know it's not very fast, but come on, people. This boat can dive down to 100 feet. Unlike Aquaman, you can breathe underwater. You can't. No, you can't breathe underwater. So be sure to strap on your oxygen tank before plunging into the depths. And I'm sure you might even go slower, but that's not really my problem, because I told you what I had to tell you. Get on the waiting list for this badass boat, which has been estimated at $170,000.
Oh!
It's a lot.
It's a lot of $100,000.
Head on over to the all-new G4TV.com/AOTS for info on all these new releases and more. Still ahead, the show has lost its wheels. We're taking you behind the scenes of the new Broken Lizard movie, Slam and Salmon. How did I get that kind of access? I was in the movie. Bitches, stick around.
Stop teasing. That was it. You gave me a Christian side hug.
Because you're going to ruin my mic. I can't hear it.
No, let it be muffled.
Coming up tomorrow on an all-new AOTS, Blair Butler and Jason Chambers discuss UFC 107 on an all-new MMA chokehold. Then the Gadget Prawn Holiday Gift Guide continues when we focus on the Canon PowerShot SD940. And Chris Gore and Jeff Wong review Kitaro in Asian Underground. See it tomorrow.
The new Broken Lizard movie, The Slam and Salmon, is about a contest to see which waiter can earn the most money in a single night.
And they should have just hired me. I would have won.
But they didn't. I mean, you're in the movie, so they hired you.
Correct. I won. That's how they got me to get behind the scenes on the sets, because I win. Hey guys, you're here on the set of my new movie. It's based in a restaurant, as you can tell. It's a new comedy from the Broken Lizard guys. You know them from Super Troopers, Beer Fest. This one, it's called The Slam and Salmon.
I see all that chocolate. I know, I love chocolate.
First of all, thank you for being in my movie. Yes! Yes, I'll marry you. How do you like directing all these guys?
You don't realize how tough they are to work with until you're in this position.
Okay, that's my microphone.
Would you put your mouth on that now that he's put it in his mouth?
I just had fish with tartar sauce. You want to taste it?
No, that's cool.
It's blackened because it's gone bad.
We play waiters in kind of a high-end seafood restaurant in Miami, and it's owned by this kind of crazy former heavyweight champion, like a Mike Tyson type, who's played by Michael Clark Duncan.
Everybody in my office! No, not the customers.
And he institutes a contest in his restaurant. 10 grand to the top waiter, the guy who sells the most, and the guy who sells the least gets the crap kicked out of him by Michael Clark Duncan.
How awesome is it directing me?
You're tough. You're tough to work with sometimes, honestly.
I think you're great.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Anybody else want to join in on that?
You're aight.
I'll take it.
I think you're really talented and funny.
Say that first part again.
I think you're really talented and funny.
That's just talented. And Kev.
I really like your hair.
Wow.
No matter how your acting is, your hair looks good on film.
Thank you. So good. I think we should end this on some kind of Slam and Salmon theme song.
Bring it.
Suck it.
Wow.
Thanks for joining me here on the set, guys. Now, I gotta tell you, if a can of whoop-ass is what you're hankering for, Slam and Salmon will leave a, let me just say it, like a dirty taste in your mouth. I beatbox.
Your movie looks great.
I beatbox.
Your movie looks really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
It's my movie.
That was nice of you to put those other guys
Slam
in
and
it.
Salmon opens this Friday. Thanks to our guests Chris Gore and Morgan Webb.
Yeah, thank you guys. Hey, stick around. Chris Hardwick's coming up with some web soup, and that's starting right now.
Beatbox? Beatbox for me.
Yeah. Pete.
Good night.